Making YouTube videos can be so much fun, and if you're anything like me and you've been creating content since the time you were 13 years old, living in a world where video content is everywhere is a freaking dream. But it can be a little bit daunting trying to sift through all the different platforms and how you actually turn your hobby into dollars. YouTube is an amazing platform to do just that, so let's talk about how to get monetized on YouTube. The simple answer to this question is that in order to monetize with YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 hours of watch time. So the real question is, how do you get there? I'm going to be going over the 2 places where you should really be putting your focus as you build your channel. And as a bonus, I'm going to give you a tip on how you can actually start making money right away. The first thing you really want to focus on is watch time. So YouTube puts a really big emphasis on watch time. The longer that you're on, the more likely they get to show an ad on your video. The longer people are on YouTube, the more money they make, the more money you make. So the best way, of course, to do this is to have really valuable content, right? So whether you're doing an entertainment channel or you're doing a channel like this one that's educational, you want to make sure that you're giving value throughout the entire video, and it's going to help keep people watching. Of course, you want to have an element of entertainment, and that can be a little bit confusing and tricky for people, right? So for an entertainment channel, of course, whatever content you make, it has to be fun, it has to be entertaining, it has to be something people want to watch. But if you're doing an educational channel, people can often get a little bit confused about what it means to give value and entertainment, and they maybe overdo it in ways that don't actually help people watch your videos for longer. So a lot of times people will think like that means that they have to do all these crazy moving shots and add in these funny elements and stuff like that. And I don't think that that's always true. If it makes sense for your brand and it makes sense for what you're doing, I say go for it. But I have seen where people put all of this extra effort into adding in these things, and it doesn't necessarily account for more watch time. If you're a business owner and you're trying to do a YouTube channel, to help promote your business and to make more money, then you probably don't have a ton of extra time and you have to be putting out a lot of content. So find something that works for you that's sustainable, that you can do for a long time. If you're trying to do all these location changes and adding in all these crazy things that take extra time that don't actually bring you longer watch time, then I say don't waste your time. Truthfully, content is king. So you want to make sure that people are walking away from your video feeling like they just got tons and tons of value. If you're answering a specific question, answer the question. Cut to the chase. Don't waste people's time with a bunch of crap that they just simply do not care about. The next thing I would say is be consistent. So we often suggest that you post the same time each day. So, for our channel, we post 5 days a week and we always post at the same exact time. So it's really important that you're showing YouTube, like, I'm serious about this. And every day I'm going to give you a video, at 7 a.m. or whatever time it is that you're posting your video. You're feeding that algorithm, you're feeding that YouTube machine. And at the same time, you're creating this really amazing library of evergreen content. And the longer that content sits there, the more your watch time will go up. Let's say you have 5 videos, right? And they're, all out there and they're all playing and people are watching them, versus you have 500 videos and they're all playing and people are watching them. Your watch time is just going to exponentially grow. So the biggest thing is find a way that you can be consistent, make it sustainable. One thing that we suggest is doing batch filming. So sit down in a day and try to shoot 10 videos or 5 videos or 20 videos, whatever it is that you can get through in a day. That way, it's not something that you have to think about every day. You're not like, okay, I got to shoot my YouTube video for the day. That will burn you out faster than anything else. Put it on your calendar 1 day a month or twice a month. These are my filming days, and this is when I'm going to get all my content for the month done. Now, you want to make sure that you can get monetized as quickly as possible, right? So my favorite way to monetize right away is actually by using YouTube as a lead generator. So there's a lot of different ways that you can make money on YouTube besides just ad revenue. So, you don't necessarily have to wait for your 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time to start making money now. If you use it as a marketing tool, you have at the end of your video, you do a call to action and you have your digital product, your courses, maybe it's an event or maybe it's an actual product that you have that you're selling on your channel. Now, keep in mind that you want to give value all throughout the video. So you don't want to be selling during your video or else people will click off, right? You're not a used car salesman. You're giving them that value and then you're leading them to some sort of call to action that they can take to learn more or to buy a product that's going to help them with whatever it is that their question was. This is a really amazing way to start making money right away. We've seen clients who will put out one video and somebody clicks their link and buys their product and they've got a high ticket item and it pays for their entire year of production. So whether you have a low ticket item or a high ticket item, it's just a really amazing way to start earning those dollars back. So while you're waiting to actually get monetized with YouTube, using it as a lead generator is really amazing. If you're not quite sure, how to do that, we do have other videos on that, so make sure to check those out. And if you're looking for a way to really streamline the process of getting started with YouTube or just making your channel better, make sure to get our awesome mini course that goes through the top 10 things you need to know before you start your YouTube channel. Even if you have a channel, it really kind of goes through how you can make it a little bit more formulaic and sustainable. We are your video allies. You've got this, we've got your back, and we cannot wait to see what kind of content you create.